Good evening, ladies and gents. I wasn't planning on filming anything else over this side, but just came out of the Maritime Museum, or just finished having my smoke after coming out of the Maritime Museum, and come across, I don't know whether it's a medieval fair, a music festival, or what. Wait for them to start playing again in a minute, hopefully. That's happened to me before. I've seen and heard things like this, and I thought, oh, I'll pick up the phone, and then they stop bloody playing. Queen's House, Greenwich, or as the Romans called it, Greenvicium, which means Green Village in Latin. Games and things. They've stopped playing the bloody music now. It was really good. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's better. My back is absolutely killing me. London Luke sees some interesting things, doesn't he? A year ago I would never have been doing anything like this. You know what the old country folk would say, don't you? Good Lord works in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. Oh, they've got jugglers and jumpers. I won't go too close because it's full of kids.
Zobacz, jak pszczółki jedzą nektar. To znaczy, no to by kolejną osobą będzie. Teraz to sobie będzie kolejną osobą.
Może chcecie przejść po tych grajków, to wejdziemy tam, a zejdziemy drugą stroną, co?
A co mam zrobić?
Angelika, może po lewej wejdziemy, a zejdziemy w prawo.
Nie wiem, jak...
Chociaż nie wiem. No dobra, idziemy tam.
Nie męczmy dzieci. Mama, chodź. Tati, chodź. Mama.
Folk festival. Ah. Aye. Turn your back round. Such pretties. Some of the music is good, some of it is obviously just a comic gimmick thing to get people laughing and make people enjoy themselves and that. I'm not against people enjoying themselves. The old naval hospital. And the Queen's house. And when the naval hospital was built, it was built under the strict stipulation from the monarch of the time that there must be nothing that blocks the view from the Queen's house to the Thames, which is why you've got that gap in the middle and the two domes basically which frame it. Folk to be enjoy themselves. Queen's Gaff. There's many parts of London I love. Mostly the Tower of London is probably my favourite London icon, I must say. But I will be honest with you, Tower of London doesn't like rivals, but this little beauty here is a rival for that. The art, it looks so small. The art collection in there is just astounding. And same as with the Maritime Museum, which is just that building there right next to it. I mean, I got here at 2 because it's free to go in, and it does say you can just walk in, but it does advise to book. So, which is what I did, and I made my donation like by cash while I was here. You can do that online when you book, but I like to do it with cash. I know where it's going then. Plus I'm old-fashioned as well and do things with cash. Thank fuck people don't still use coin purses and guineas, because I'd probably be bopping around to one of them as well. But yeah, we are going to take a walk under the avenue. This is in the old days when the courtiers and the royals and that lived here, and rainy days. This is where they would have walked. I wasn't planning to film anything else after the Maritime Museum. Summer Park Folk. Ah, so that's a folk thing. Very nice. Very good. pardon moi. You get some spectacular views from here, so I'd treat you. And if these walls or pillars rather could speak, they'd tell some tales, because under this has walked Henrietta Maria, King Charles, and a good few other monarchs after that. And this house was here before them, named Queen Elizabeth I. There was a house, here was a palace along the River Thames as well, in this way, called Greenwich Palace, or the Palace of Placentia, as they called it. Don't know why they called it that, but there we are. And I've not shared the pictures yet, they're still on my phone waiting to be put into a compilation. But when I was here the other day, you had cello players. They cordoned this area off, not this covered in bit, the walkway we were going to go now. They cordoned it off, and there was, ow, that was my ankle, Christ, that hurt. And there was cello players playing there. I say, did you hear that crack? That was my fucking ankle. Or cankle rather. They're somewhat swollen at the moment from all the walking. But when you go into the Queen's house and you have a look around, you do look down into this courtyard. It's been a really good day today. I've enjoyed the Maritime Museum. Well, I love history, full stop. But Nelson, I mean, he's one of our national heroes. He's got his jacket, his stockings, his breeches, his rings, letters, everything. So many of his possessions, his watch. And it is free entry as well, obviously. Even if it's just £1, give £1 donation. That's what keeps these places open. So, yeah. Oh, this is where the cello players were the other day. You'll see the picture when it goes on. Many people come here just for this view. A lot of them don't even do the museums or anything, they come for the view. And as you've seen from my videos and pictures, the view from on top of Greenwich Hill, up there where the observatory is even better. Shall I start dancing an Irish jig? Don't think I've got the energy, to be honest with you. That's damn fine music. Anyways. The painted hall is over in that building there, which is still another thing to do. And I've still about 11 more galleries of the Maritime Museum to finish it. I mean, whether anyone finds the videos interesting or not, I don't know, but I enjoy doing it, like coming there myself, so I like to share these experiences with people. Some of it you probably find boring, but big things like that with Nelson and whatnot, it's our national heritage, isn't it? And we're lucky to have it and to be able to go and see it for free. The ghosts of several monarchs apparently have been seen here over the years. Oh look, they've got a maypole. That's very good. It's the first time in my life I have ever seen a maypole dance, I must admit. You do not get that kind of thing in the East End of London. They would probably fast be mugged. or murked is the colloquial term, I believe. Gonna get murked, fam, innit? Which to English speakers means, oh my gosh, you're gonna get waylaid by a highwayman. Smells of piss up against that post. Smell of my hand to make sure no one's piss. I've got piss on it. It smells of piss there. Why would you come and piss in a place like this? I mean, you go in the wall over there, wouldn't you, or something? What type of barbarian pisses on a palace? I ask you. Huh. That's the one thing about London you can always say is there's plenty of interest going on. Let's get out and about and see it if you're able to. I'm lucky enough that my afternoons and evenings on 3 days of the week are completely free, so folk dance remix. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Cordial. Yes. The Titanic Memorial Garden, which is, we've just walked all the way along there and round. Someone's lost their car keys. Alright guys and girls, I shall get you to the ship in a bottle. That should get us to about 20 minutes and then I'll call it a day then for that video. So I am back off over to my side of the river. And I've got a churchyard tour to do. I think I should still have time, as long as my ankles aren't exploding by that time. It's much cooler today. I've got a jacket on, believe it or not. Right, this little ship in a bottle, quite a rather large ship in a bottle, I shouldn't say little. We'll get you to this. This was just an impromptu thing really, just a bit of London life. Hope you all found that interesting and enjoyed it as much as I did. I love things like this. Yes, so there we are. Thank you all for watching. Take care. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like and a share. Thanks everyone.